The success of Oklahoma State athletics is not hypothetical. It is documented by across-the-board success that rivals that of any university in the country. From national titles,
what an electrifying match,
to Olympians,
and Smith has won the Olympic Games,
to icons of their sport. In 2006, Boone Pickens not only made history with a record-setting donation to OSU athletics, he changed the future. His generosity launched a building spree that modernized our athletic facilities. But more importantly, it changed the mindset of the OSU family. Thanks to his leadership and the support of others, Oklahoma State took football to the next level.
They've waited a long time for this day in Stillwater.
Raised the roof on Gallagher-Iba Arena.
It is deafening inside Gallagher-Iba Arena.
And made it happen at O'Brate Stadium.
It's a walk-off victory for Oklahoma State.
If you thought construction ended there, you don't understand the mentality Boone Pickens instilled in all of us. We don't ask ourselves if we are done. We only ask, what's next?
I'm Dave Hunziker, the voice of the Cowboys. It's my privilege today to introduce you to the OSU Athletics Vision Plan, a roadmap for the future and Oklahoma State's place in college athletics. This plan, which is in its conceptual stages, focuses on improving the success of our student athletes on and off the field, as well as the fan experience and the university's ability to attract student athletes across all programs.
So this facility vision plan represents the next step on the bold path that Boone Pickens put us on. Mr. Pickens envisioned OSU having the finest athletics village in the country, and this plan will make that vision a reality. As the college athletics landscape continues to change and evolve, now is the time for us to lean in and capitalize on all the progress that has been made over the last 20 years and take on a leadership role.
One of the key elements of this plan will include the Human Performance Innovation Complex and Football Center, immediately adjacent to the Sherman E. Smith Training Center.
Things have changed a lot from when we built this facility. There was a lot of time and effort that we put into this facility that we're in now. But as we all know, that planning went on 15 years ago. Things have changed. So we'll be able to update and bring in new thoughts in taking care of the student athletes. That's really what facilities are for now. The good ones, which we'll build here, will be really, really first class in taking care of the student athletes.
This state-of-the-art facility will benefit not just student athletes, but every community in Oklahoma by centralizing the university's existing human performance research programs while housing the Human Performance and Nutrition Research Institute.
We have a human performance center, which will be great for research. Can tie in our medical center in Tulsa, and we can do a lot of studies with athletes, and then put together some new facilities for football. As we move into a new conference, Dr. Schrum and Chad Weiberg are very, very interested in staying in the top facility-wise, and this gives us that chance.
In the west end zone of Boone Pickens Stadium, space will be repurposed and dedicated to improving the well-being of our student athletes. It will house, among other areas, the recently launched Student Athlete Success Center. This center will expand existing student athlete support programs such as academic services, student athlete development, and mental health.
This facility vision plan will have an enormously positive impact on every single one of our student athletes in so many different ways, and will give OSU the ability to best position them for success in this new era of college athletics.
Cowboy wrestling is the most successful program in the history of the NCAA, regardless of sport. And while the program recently received a significant locker room upgrade, additional space is needed. The plan includes a large addition to the north side of the Athletic Center.
We want to put a great product on the mat each and every year, and part of that process is facilities. Most of it is hard work. Most of it is busting your tail. But a nice facility, nice locker room that we have now, it's made a difference. It's brought guys together, and I think a room would do the same thing.
Cowgirls softball has established itself as one of the premier programs in the nation and one worthy of a best-in-class facility. A new softball stadium will be constructed just south of the current facility on the site of Allie P. Reynolds Stadium. The new softball facility will provide modern amenities worthy of a top-tier program, as well as amenities to enhance the fan experience and accommodate OSU's growing fan base.
I think a new stadium shows that from Dr. Schrum through Chad, our whole administration, that we are completely aligned and we are all in for the sport of softball. I think that as I talk to kids, that's all I've got to say. We already show that now, but a new stadium puts that to a level that is everlasting.
A new basketball practice facility is essential in helping both the Cowboy and Cowgirl basketball programs build on their rich histories of success. Plans for this expansion on the south side of Gallagher-Iba will feature 2 courts, a recruiting balcony, coaches' offices, but most importantly, it will prevent either team from being displaced while the game court is in use by other events.
GIA is a tremendous, game day facility. Like I said, the atmosphere in there is second to none, but it's just for game days, really. We talk about the other facilities, the practice facility, the locker room, our training room, our weight room. Those are everyday facilities. Those are the places where the work really gets done.
The growth of women's basketball is happening every day. You can see that all across the country. As we continue to move forward and want to be able to compete with the best of the best in everything that we do, this is absolutely a necessity.
The men's and women's track and field programs support more than 100 student athletes that require year-round training and competition spaces. The plan features an indoor track facility north of the Sherman E. Smith Training Center and east of the Michael and Ann Greenwood Tennis Center. This space is ideally sized for a full indoor track program. It will provide our track and field teams with the infrastructure to train and compete at home regardless of the weather, something they currently do not enjoy.
I think having state-of-the-art facilities shows a level of commitment from the athletic department that track and field and cross-country athletes want to see. They want to know that wherever they go, what they do is valued and important, and that they are going to be appreciated as student athletes. And I think in this day and age, you've got to have state-of-the-art facilities to win those recruiting battles.
Other aspects of the vision plan include additional facilities for the Cowgirl Equestrian program, upgrades to Karsten Creek, the creation of a welcome plaza east of Gallagher-Iba Arena, and improvements to the seating bowl of Boone Pickens Stadium, a project which is already underway. Our commitment to excellence has been tested once again, this time by a fork in the road initiated by realignment. But once again, OSU has an answer. We're all in.